Hey guys, welcome back to Foggy Brew and Friends. If you're watching this video, you are probably having some problems beating the blue trial or the trial of recollection, and so today I'm going to show you a couple of tricks of how you can beat it. So for both of these trick methods, you're going to need a friend or a helper to help you out, and it's your job to remember the first three symbols, and it's their job to remember the last 2 or 4 symbols, depending on how many you need. And the trick is that as you're coming up to the archway, if you zoom in, they can see the symbols in the next archway, and so they can write them down. And so the one way is to use short forms of doing it. Instead of writing out like bird, they can just write down bi, and instead of writing down watering can, they can just write down a W, for instance. And then the other method is you make up a sheet that has all the different symbols on them, and you write them down in the order. But the trick is they're going to have to do it quickly, and they can put them down 1, 2, 3, 4, or as they correspond to the last 4, they could put them down as 4, 5, 6, 7, whichever way works for them. They just have to remember to get them in the right order and read them back to you in the right order. Because as you're hopping along, you're going to do your first 3 jumps, and then they're going to start reading you whatever the next one is each time. And then once you finish that section, as you're starting to remember the ones for the next archway, your first 3, they're looking at the far archway and quickly scribbling down the answers to the far one. As my helper for today, I recruited Mooshy Crazy 01 to give me a hand, and so let's get right into it and we will show you how to do. We're going to do the short form one first, and then after that we will show you how to do the one with the symbols. Well, let's go!
Down the hole we go. Boop. Watering can mushroom.
It's nice when they send it outside because it can only
Yeah.
be those ones.
Yeah, I got this.
What
Bird.
one?
Bird, mushroom, pot plant, mower.
Get your 4. Which one?
Bird, mushroom, pot plant,
We're around time.
mower. Deja vu.
We're not gonna make it. We made it! Oh yeah! That was the closest I've ever come to making it, and then I thought we weren't gonna make it, and then we did.
I told you. I told you this
For
was
anybody
better.
watching at home, if this is your first time doing it, make sure you record what order this is in, because you're going to need it to activate the blue guardian in the portal, and then eventually you're going to need this for helping you to solve the final code to take on the rainbow warrior, rainbow guardian, and then that gets you the chance of getting torchwood and hover goat. So good job. So we did it that way by just writing down the short form. Now we're going to try it again, doing it with the symbols.
Okay, so as you can see here, here's just the short forms that Mooshy Crazy had scribbled out there, like BT for boot and WC for watering can, and then that's the order that they were in. So essentially the helper is just quickly scribbling them down, and then I wrote down what they translated to afterwards just so you could see. But as you're approaching the archway and memorizing the first 3 that you have to do, your helper is looking at the ones in the distance and quickly scribbling them down and then telling them back to you as you approach that next archway. Another way you can do it is set up a paper like this, so you quickly make up a grid and scribble out what the different little pictures look like. And then your helper, as you're approaching the archway, quickly writes down what the next ones are. Now, in this case, the person wrote down number 1, which is actually representing the 4th one, and number 2, which is representing the 5th one, because you're going to memorize the first 3 of each archway. And then as you get to the next one, they write down the next ones. We'll show you how it works in a second here.
Let's go.
We got this, I think.
Give me a straight shot, I think.
Plant and mushroom.
Accidentally stepped onto it. It's lucky it was the right one.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Fence. Shovel.
Then what?
Wheelbarrow. Mushroom.
Now what?
Fence.
I'm on the fence.
Shovel. Fence. Mower.
Oh my god!
No!
Oh!
And I even messed up and saved it!
Oh my goodness. I think he was like drooling on the final pad there and they still didn't count. Come on!
I made it and saved, I messed up and saved it too and it still failed!
Ah.
Okay, here's attempt number 2 using the symbols. Let's see what happens.
Let's do this.
You ready?
Yep.
Going.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice house.
I don't understand why it's floating though.
I don't know.
Go. My pen's dying. My pen died.
I screwed up anyway. Is it dead?
Nope.
Okay.
Go.
Nice. Shovel, fence, shovel, fence, shovel. I don't need any help with this one for a change. Shovel, fence, shovel, fence, shovel. It's nice when they do that for you.
You weren't really helping because you were talking.
Shovel, wheelbarrow, bird. Shovel, wheelbarrow, shovel, bird. What's after bird?
Bird, mower.
Okay.
Plant, mower.
Thanks. We got lots of time, so let's get this right.
Okay. So fence. We got this. Fence. Bird. Boot. Mushroom.
It's gotta be. Yeah, we got it. If I don't screw this up. No, go, go, go! Ah! Oh, just made it. That was so
and
close.
my pen even died too.
Woo!
See, my pen died, so I was like scribbling. I was like, work!
We almost failed
Work!
due to pen error. Alright, so again, if this is your first time getting here, we had already been here before, you need to record the order here. I suggest taking a picture of it or a screenshot. Record the order of it because you're going to need it to unlock the blue guardian, and then eventually you're going to need it when you're solving the final code, which unlocks the rainbow guardian. Alright? Good job.
She just took a sewage insurance.
And now the bird is trying to get in Mooshy Crazy's drink as a celebration, and now she's shaking, and we're laughing, and you're like, oh, poor bird.
She seems to like it though, because she keeps going back.